In the mists of Sri Lanka's hill country, where the morning sun kisses the Dumera Valley, a quiet revolution in faith was born. A dream carved not in stone but in spirit grew into a legacy. This is the story of the Papal Seminary of Kandy. In 1890, as the Catholic Church flourished across the Indian subcontinent, Pope Leo XIII envisioned a seminary to nurture native vocations, what he called the sons of the soil. He found his champion in Monsignor Ladislaus Zaleski, a Polish prelate with a heart set on mission. Appointed apostolic delegate to the East Indies, Zaleski journeyed across India, Burma, and Ceylon in search of sacred ground. In the hilly uplands of Kandy, in the quiet suburb of Ampitia, Zaleski found what he called an Eden of formation. Overlooking the Dumera Valley at 2,000 feet, the site offered both climate and calm. Local landowners sensed an opportunity, and prices soared. But thanks to the generosity and dedication of Mr. Guntalik, a devoted layman and patriot, the land was secured. In 1893, 183 acres were purchased. The seed had taken root. Zaleski knew that to build a great seminary, he needed a community of educators who were equally missionaries and mystics. His heart turned to the Jesuits of Belgium, admired for their work in Ranchi. But Father Sylvain Grosjean, the Jesuit superior in Bengal, was hesitant. His men were overworked and stretched thin. Still, Zaleski was relentless. He appealed to the highest authorities in the church. Eventually, obedience prevailed, and Grosjean not only agreed but became the first rector of the Papal Seminary. Thus began a glorious chapter of Jesuit service. For over 6 decades, Jesuit fathers from Europe and India labored in silence, shaping minds, hearts, and spirits. They taught theology and philosophy, accompanied vocations, and laid the foundation of a truly indigenous clergy. On May 18, 1893, the first seminarian arrived, A.D. Swaminathan of Tricker. He was welcomed by Zaleski and Grosjean in a modest bungalow by the lake. The seminary quickly expanded. 5 Benedictine brothers were among the early trainees. Jesuits, meanwhile, continued to serve with unwavering dedication, lecturing by day, praying by night. In 1899, Zaleski's vision took physical form. The majestic seminary building was completed, resembling the stately homes of Europe, but rooted in Ceylonese soil. It would become a haven for reflection, a crucible for leadership, and a sanctuary of service. In 1926, Rome granted the seminary the right to confer ecclesiastical degrees. By 1932, its students were writing doctoral theses. From 1893 to 1955, more than 700 men were ordained priests. 51 became bishops. 3 became cardinals. Countless others served with humility in faraway villages, deserts, coasts, and cities. But by the 1950s, the church's gaze shifted once more. The growing Catholic population in India and the post-colonial reshaping of the subcontinent prompted a move. In 1954, a new seminary was prepared in Pune, India. In 1955, the seminary's time in Kandy came to a close. Though its walls no longer echo with psalms and Latin chants, its spirit still stirs in the wind that whispers through Ampitia. The Jesuits who taught, the students who prayed, the bishops who led, the lay people who served, their lives are chapters in a book written in heaven. Each one of them has been as a city set on a hill. Their labor of love has produced fruit for thousands, some seen, most unseen, yet all eternal.